I would like to welcome you to Hyman Brand Hebrew Academy's Taste of Kindergarten tonight, and I'm sorry I can't be with you in person. Nevertheless, I'm really amazed that I can do it this way, all by myself, without a studio and 14 people looking at me. Anyway, my name is Avi Weinstein. I'm the head of Jewish Studies, and I would really like to welcome you to the jewel of the heartland when it comes to a really integrated Jewish and general education. These kids are phenomenal, and we certainly hope that your children will join them. You know, there's a Jewish wish, a bracha, a blessing, when someone is born, that says, Yehi Ratzon, Shi'eh Tocho Kabaro, that it should be God's will that a child's inside should be like their outside. Their inside like their outside. That they be a fully integrated person. That what they are inside is really demonstrated on the outside, and what they show outside really demonstrates what is happening on the inside. Our children are not merely human beings. They are also humans becoming something special, something unique, something that realizes their idealized self and their whole potential. That is our wish for them. That is our joy. In Jewish tradition, a teacher shares the burden of parenting with the parent. A teacher is supposed to be honored, like a parent is supposed to be honored. This interchangeable role between parent and teacher means we have a parental responsibility to your children. We take it very, very seriously. I always tell teachers, well, it's not necessarily something you have to tell kindergarten teachers, but that you have to love the kids, but don't expect them to love you. That's not part of the deal. Our job is to give and help them grow. We have a great Hebrew program and Jewish studies program. And by the time children are in second grade, they're already hearing an entire class in Hebrew and understanding it. They're also beginning to speak with more confidence and fluently. We have perfectly bilingual teachers from kindergarten through the 6th grade for now. And that almost includes, I would say, yes, partially the 7th grade as well, which is an unusual feat for any Jewish school, and especially one in the Midwest, where we're the only school in town. So that is one of the really special hallmarks of this school, is that they are introduced to a second language at a very, very young age. This is really good for their brains. Neurologically, this is phenomenal. And it takes that plastic, supple young brain and expands it in ways that there are many dividends yet to be seen from this introduction of language, especially when one of those languages writes the opposite directions of the other. So your child will know a phenomenal amount by the time they finish kindergarten. They will know their Hebrew letters, by and large. They will know how to sound out 2 or 3 letters at a time. And they will be very proud of the traditions they have learned. We also have 2 different programs. One we call the Kahol program, the blue program. And the other is the Lavan, the white program. The Lavan program, the white program, is our normal general program, which introduces Judaism, Israel, and Jewish life in general in a more contemporary framework, which acknowledges certainly traditions. They learn blessings, they learn a lot of Jewish stuff, but it also includes a lot of modern Israel, a lot of the modern songs that come out of Israel, and more of a nod toward the contemporary Jewish environment. Whereas the Kahol program is a more traditionally based program, which is, based on what has anchored us for generations, and is not, I would say, limited entirely to that, but certainly the ancient traditions that we carry forward are much more emphasized in that program. I would also like to say that the people who choose these programs, or choose one or the other, do not necessarily do it by virtue of their own religious orientation. Sometimes people choose exactly the opposite of what they might have chosen, just because they want something different for their child, or they want their child to be anchored in these things even if they aren't practiced at home. And similarly, if someone has these practices at home, they want the contemporary understanding in order to dovetail with what they do at home. Much depends on the type of education you want for your child, not necessarily how Judaism is practiced in your home. We have a broad spectrum of Jews here. We try to reinforce everyone's commitment and connection to Judaism on ways that do not offend or provoke where they come from. In fact, we choose to enhance it. We invite all rabbis to come and participate in our school, and we look forward to them coming and giving classes. We really want to see ourselves as a community school where all our children are exposed, however little or more, to all the aspects of the community. At the same time, we stand for rigor, we stand for an intensity of experience, and we care that your children become the type of people that all of us can be proud of. And that is primarily what we want for your child, our child. So welcome to a wonderful place. We look forward to having your children. You have made the best choice possible for bringing up a fine, upstanding young person who at the same time is very proud of their heritage in the way that they choose to observe it. So thanks again for coming. I look forward to meeting you in person and not just on TV. Oh, be well.